Welcome to this instructional video for the Rescue Alert Evacuation feature. Here we show the web view and the mobile view. And the web view is going to display the view that the individuals executing the evacuations see, and the mobile view is going to show what a volunteer responder sees. So there's two places in which you'll see evacuations. The first one is under the Request Help button. You will see animal evacuation here and also here. This is not what we're talking about today. This is for people who need to evacuate an animal right now. So they can click through, enter new animals or select their animals that they've already have listed, and go through the process, and they get a public alert out to everyone who is an animal evacuator. So, but that's a different feature than we're talking about today. So we are talking about the main evacuation planning feature, which on the mobile app is right here. So we'll click on that, and in the web view, it is under the menu of the columns. So you click on there and then you select evacuations, and you will see this screen. Now, the evacuation plans are very easy to create. So you just click on new evacuation plan, and it'll pop up a list of your animals and the organizations for which you are an admin. So you can select the animals that are listed in animal profiles for your personal profile, or if you are an admin of an organization, it'll allow you to select the animals from that organization. And if you click on it, you will see the plan screen, and this is pretty much identical to the edit plan. So I am going to go back and then just click on the edit plan, and that way I won't bore you by having to fill out all the information. So here we have the edit plan page. You see it's named Evacuation Plan Alpha, and we have the no all animal evacuation for fires from the east. And then we have our primary drop-off and our pickup and drop-off address, and this is usually going to be your your organization's headquarters if you have other pickup and drop-off addresses. So this would be your main one, and this would be your main host sanctuary or rescue. But when you move down into volunteer assignments, you'll be able to change those addresses because we know you might have different locations to pick up animals, and you might have different animals going to different sanctuaries. Your chickens go to one sanctuary, and your goats go to another sanctuary. So under volunteer assignments, you'll see that you can add those features there. And if you click on the add button, this is the new assignment, and you would fill that out by just giving it a title, assigning a volunteer to this assignment, and a role. You can select other volunteers. If you could have 2, 3, 4, however many volunteers you need for that assignment. You select the animals, and then the pickup and drop-off location for these animals. And because it is the same as the edit assignment screen, I will just click on this, and you'll see, okay, we already have them named. We have these two volunteers assigned. One is transport in your vehicle and transport assist. So they're going to bring their own vehicle, and then Mork is going to bring their own vehicle, and then Lotney's going to assist them in the transport. And then these are the animals that they are assigned to pick up and drop off. Here is the address that they're going to pick them up at. Here's the address that they're going to drop them off at. And then you can add some notes here as well. And you can change this drop-off destination to a specific organization in Rescue Alert, or an individual who's another volunteer, or set an address. If you set the organization or individual, then those animals get sent to that organization or individual's Rescue Alert animal profiles. So they have them in their custody. The chain of custody follows them, so they know you can always find exactly where the animals have gone to. So that's why we have these options down here. So those are the volunteer assignments. You can see we have 2 volunteer assignments already created. And down at the bottom we have standby volunteers. So you can add a few extra standby volunteers, and they receive a notification, a standby notification, if you activate an alert. And if they are available, then you can swap them in if one of your assigned volunteers is unavailable. And we'll show you exactly how that works. So we're going to go back to the evacuations, the My Plans page, and we're going to execute the evacuation. So we click on the evacuation button, and this extra button pops up. You click on Activate Plan Now, and you get this list of 3 stages which you can select from. So standby is saying, hey, we know there's a fire nearby. It's not coming our way yet, but we want everybody to stand by. Maybe cancel your plans and be available in case we need to evacuate. Stage now is saying, hey, there's a fire. It's getting close. We don't know if it's going to come our direction yet, but we want everybody here loading the animals just in case. We want to be ahead of the game. And evacuate now is, hey, get here now and evacuate immediately. The fire is very close. So in this scenario, we're going to select Stage Now. So we select Stage Now, and you see we get this dashboard that pops up. It's an extra tab that appears, and it tells us everything we need to know about the evacuation. If you want more room, you can get rid of these columns, so you can do that. Now you've got a much bigger space to see in the web view. This is only available in the web view or in tablets that are in landscape mode. You should be able to see that unless you have a very small tablet. And you see in the alerts here, Rescue Force Standby Response Requested. And you see that there's a flashing alert icon on both sides. If we go here, you'll see the flashing icon. And then you'll get this location alert, and that's just a thing to make sure that the user knows their location is requested. And if we go back to this page, and they select on available, it will turn on their real-time location sharing. So here we're going to say, hey, we are available, and GPS location sharing enabled. Say OK, and you see you've got the big bright orange bar at the top. So we selected available, and we'll go back to the dashboard a little bit, and we'll go through the different buttons here and everything. So it's saying staging hold. That's what we selected. You can revert it to standby if things are getting better, but you still want people to be ready. You can send them home and revert this to standby. Or if things are getting worse, you can evacuate now. If you find that your assigned volunteers you don't have enough of them that are available, you can send out a notification to all of your volunteers and say, hey, we're short-handed, we need to help evacuate it now. If you still don't have enough people, you can send out a public alert, And that goes out to all the volunteers in the app in the area and says, hey, we need anybody's help at this point. And then if the danger has passed, you can issue the all clear, and that tells the volunteers to go get the animals and return them home. Below this, you see the volunteer status. And then below that, we see the tasks. So on the volunteer status, you will see your volunteers. These are the ones that have been assigned to a task. And they show blue notified and white text. The gray ones, these are the people that are on standby. Now, this user on the mobile app is Patches down here at the bottom. And you can see Patches says on standby because we selected available. So Patches is ready. But they are not assigned to anything. So let's say you I'm going to just do some things on other devices here, but let's say the other volunteers that you have start responding, and you see you've got Jake and Lotnia. They're on standby. They're available. They're telling you that, hey, I'm available. And Mork is unavailable. Maybe they're out of town. So they're letting you know I'm not available to help in this evacuation. And in that case, Mork had an assignment, Banjo and Moosh. So you would come down to the Banjo and Moosh assignment here, and you would see Mork, and you would click on Reassign Volunteer, and you would find Patches here, who's on standby waiting for an assignment. So you click on that, and you see they move, they become white, they're showing on standby, and now on their screen, here's their instructions. You're telling them stage now, stage now, proceed to pickup address, and then they say, okay, I'm on my way. So they click on this button, and you will see that their status on your screen changes to staging. There it is. And letting you know that they are on the way. When they get to your location, the location that they're picking up the animals, they can click on Confirmed Staged. And it will update. There it is, staged and hold. So we're in a hold now because we're not evacuating yet, but we do want to load the animals. So we confirmed that the animals are loaded, and you see it shows that they're loaded, and we're at the hold. So we're not doing anything yet. We have them loaded. We're waiting for evacuation or the all clear. So if the evacuation notice is given, we click on Evacuate Now, and you will see that their screen will update and let them know. Here's the push notification, Evacuate Now, and takes a couple seconds. There it is, Evacuate Now. And when they confirm that they are evacuating, they're leaving your facilities with the animals in hand. Whoops, I clicked on that prematurely. Then they click on the Evacuate Now, and it tells you that they are evacuating. So when they get to their destination, they confirm that the animals are unloaded, and it'll bring up this screen, and they can select that the animals are being dropped off at an organization or to a specific volunteer or a location. And this is for the chain of custody feature. Now your emergency is over at this point, or it's paused until the animals come back. So this volunteer may be available to respond to other emergencies. So if they click yes, then we can see, Rescue Alert can see that they are available, and we can call or message them or send them instructions through the app to go and pick up animals at another location and drop them off somewhere else. If they click no, then it shows us that they are occupied and that they aren't available to do anything, and maybe they're just waiting for the all clear to return your animals. So if you have the all clear notice, you can click on that and you'll see it pops up with the all clear, and it'll take a second here, but it'll say all clear. Go to the drop off location, load the animals, and return them home. And same thing here. Confirm animals loaded, confirm loaded, and then confirm animals unloaded. And this should be back at the home base. So, and then again, they're asked if they want to maintain availability. So that is how you add a user, a standby user. Now, if the user is, I'm going to cancel this here, and I'm going to edit the plan. So I'm going to assign patches as a volunteer for this task assignment, and in doing so, it's a little different. You don't have to add them, of course. So it's simply that when you activate the plan, if you stage them, and you'll see that everybody's notified, and then over on the left, on the mobile view, here you go. You've got the available and unavailable. Before we go into this, I do want you to see, the evacuation status says they have a small van. So that's telling you what vehicle they have, and that can be changed by the volunteer. So the volunteer can go to their volunteer profile, and under the evacuation rescue availability, again, this is on, and it's telling you it's on, the orange header here, but they can change if they have different vehicles and say, hey, I've got a truck and a 2-horse trailer, and you're going to know that that's what they have available for your evacuation. So, and if we go back to the evacuations, you see it, here it is, truck, 2-horse trailer, and you see it down here on your screen as well. Vehicle, truck, 2-horse trailer. So let's say they say that they're available. Well, it doesn't stop there, because you've given them the instruction to stage. So it just immediately jumps right to the instructions at this point, and you can go through this, confirm staging, and again it'll show down here after a couple of seconds there's staging, and then we go through this sequence. But actually, let me back it up here. This button allows you to back up if you accidentally click on one. If we go back to confirm staging, but let's say they don't know the area real well, and they want directions to your facility to pick up the animals. They can click on route navigation and start navigation, and they will be able to get directions directly to your facility. And they can, from this screen, they can update you on their status. So you see here, push pick up Moose and Banjo, and then if they click on this drop down, they can select all the same buttons. So confirm staging, and it'll notify you that they are staging, and there it is, confirmed, and then confirm staged. So it'll indicate down here that they're staged. There we go. And so and then confirm animals loaded. So they can go through all of this without leaving the navigation page, and then it makes it a little easier on them, and allows, it makes sure that they have easy access to those updates, so they're more inclined to keep you updated if they don't have to leave the screen. So so that's the sequence. If we click on evacuate now, and you will see that just like with the other screen, it'll update this screen to confirm evacuating, and when they click on that, it'll update the Whoops, I selected that accidentally. So confirm animals loaded will be the next step after evacuating. So the but it tells them drop off Moose and Banjo at this address, and then once they drop them off, they confirm animals are unloaded, and then they select the organization or the volunteer, or a specific point. If this is a temporary holding facility for the animals, they can just click on their icon, or their location icon, and then use that. So if they do confirm animals unloaded, goes back to the screen, and then it's the maintain availability question again, and wait for the all clear. So that is the evacuation feature, and if you have any questions, drop us an email at info@rescueforce.org, or you can comment on this video, and we'll try to answer your question as best we can. Thank you.